I used to think that doing things alone was like weird until I realized it was like the one thing that was holding me back in life. For years, I used to hesitate to do anything. I didn't want to do nothing if I didn't have friends or family or somebody to do it with me. When I say anything, I mean anything by myself. Anything that involves other people going, I didn't want to do it unless somebody else went. I was never that type of person that can go and do something alone. Like, I never had that type of confidence to go out and do it. Until, I started missing out on things. And I'm like, yo, when you are attached to people like that, when you're not able to go and do things on your own, you miss out on a lot. And I was missing out on a lot. There were a bunch of things that I wanted to do, but people were busy. There were times when I wanted to go to the movies and people used to think the movies I wanted to see was whack, or they thought the things that I wanted to do, they just wasn't that fun. And some people just didn't have time for me. You know what I'm saying? So when they didn't have time for me, I'd just be like, all right, forget it. I didn't go. Until there was this one day, right? It was this one day where there was this movie coming out. I called up my homeboy. He was like, I can't go, man. I'm at work. I called up somebody else. No, I don't want to see that. That movie is whack. I'm like, all right. So it came to the point where I'm like, you know what? I got to do something about this. I really wanted to see this movie and I couldn't wait. It was like a good movie. I forgot what movie it was at the time. But if I find out what it was, I'll put it right here on the screen. So there was this movie I wanted to see. I took my butt to the theater and I'm having anxiety all throughout this whole time, because I'm not used to going to places alone. So I'm getting anxiety. I'm like, yo, I'm looking around like, oh, somebody looking at me like, damn, like I'm over here thinking all my insecurities and everything is coming out like, yo, people are paying attention to me. So as I approach the movie theater, I walk inside, I buy my ticket. My mind is racing. In my head, I'm thinking people are looking at me like, oh, look at this guy. He's a loser. He's going by himself to do things. But as I'm looking around, I'm starting to notice that nobody is paying attention to me. Nobody. I get my ticket. The person's like, hey, have a nice movie. I hope you enjoy the movie. I give the dude I show the dude to get in. I show him my ticket. He's like, have a good day. I go over there to the concession stand. I'm over there overthinking again, like, yo, people are looking at me like, why is this dude alone? But like I said, I'm paying attention as well. Nobody is paying attention to me. Nobody, absolutely nobody. So I start to get a little comfort. I start to get comfortable. And as I go to get my stuff, I'm making my way into the theaters. This movie theater is packed, right? There's people everywhere. There's couples, everybody, everywhere. Like I said, in my head, I'm thinking when I walk in there, I see all these people with people. I don't got nobody. My insecurities start jumping up even more. I'm like, dang, man, these people are looking at me like I'm a loser. But once again, I'm paying attention. I'm scoping out my environment. Nobody is looking at me. Nobody is paying attention. So I get in there. I watch the movie. Nobody's paying attention to me. I'm enjoying the movie. Nobody's paying attention to me. Enjoying my movie. I get done. I hurry up and try to get out because I don't want people to see me leaving the theater alone. And like I said, when I'm leaving out, I'm starting to notice ain't nobody really paying attention to me. Nobody is caring. Nobody cares enough to be like give me that look like, what is he doing here? So after I got out of there, I got in my car, all my anxiety went away. And I had some time to sit there to myself and realize that nobody cared. All the things that I'm thinking in my head about people caring about that I'm there alone, nobody is really paying attention. Nobody paid attention to me. So that made me feel a lot better. So after that first event, I started trying out things slowly. There was this other time when I wanted to go get something to eat, right? And my anxiety's kicking in. Oh, why do you want to go to this place? Nobody's going with you. You should not want to go there. So I just said, you know what? I ignored that part of me. I thought to myself, let me go up in here and let me just test it out because maybe the movie theater might have been just one of those things where nobody paid attention, right? Nobody paid attention. So I went into this restaurant. It was an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Normally I would have went in there with friends and I would never be seen in there by myself. So I went in there, paid. My mind's racing, overthinking and all kind of stuff going on, telling me, why am I here alone? So I go in there, I'm looking around, everybody's eating, everybody's enjoying their food, nobody's paying attention to me. So I went and got my food. I'm sitting there at my table. It's just my chair and a chair in front of me. I'm sitting there eating. Nobody's paying attention to me. Again, I'm over here like nobody's really paying attention to me. So I start to get way more comfortable. I'm going up, getting my food, I'm eating, and I'm not paying attention to everybody around me. These two type of experiences that happen to me, I'm going out to places now. I'm starting to notice that whatever I want to do, I'm way more comfortable. I'm way more comfortable with doing things alone now, and I'm not dependent on nobody. So hopefully you guys that's watching, or you that's watching, if you're going through these type of things where you can't do things alone, you got to get out of that mindset, because you're holding yourself back. There is a bunch of things out there you're missing out on. You can be missing out on, like I said, the movies, events, concerts, whatever. You know, there's a lot of things you're missing out on because you think somebody else has to go with you. And I will advise everybody to try to go do something on your own. If you're used to being in groups with people, get out there and try to do it alone. Go do one thing alone. You know, it's not going to hurt you, because what I've learned is that the more and more you're around people, the more attached you get, and the harder it is to break out of that mentality. You're going to start depending on people more than you should. And I feel like everybody should have that time to where they should be able to go out and do things alone, because it's therapeutic. And that's what I'm starting to notice too, that when I do things alone, it is therapeutic. I get to sit there, relax, entertain myself, doing whatever I want to do. I don't got to worry about nobody, and I don't got to entertain nobody else. So hope you guys learn something from that. Get out there. Don't let your insecurity stop you from doing things alone. Get out there and try it. If you got to take baby steps here and there, take whatever steps you feel like you need to take. But I think I took a big drastic step in just getting out there and just doing it. You know, that is the only way you're going to get out there to do it, is just to go out there and do it. And those things that are holding you back, insecurities, whatever you thinking, throw it away. Nobody is paying attention to you. Okay. Now I repeat, nobody is paying attention to you. Okay. Now, if you guys got any value out of this video, if you learned anything new, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. JustBam signing out.